Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at the NECA Last Ronin Leonardo. My wife found this one and Donatello at our local Walmart, so she picked these up for me. The Donatello review should be up by now, so go check that out. Leonardo isn't my favorite turtle, but I thought this design looked pretty neat, and I had the other one, so I wanted to get this one anyway. Here's a look at the package. It has the Last Ronin artwork on the front, and it's the pretty standard NECA packaging. There's some images of the figure on the back here. More art on the side, and then a flap on the front you can open up. You can see the figure and a promo shot. Here he is out of the package. So far, I like him a lot more than I thought I would. Like I said, generally Leonardo isn't my favorite turtle, but I really like this look for him. The scarf is really nice. He has a good silhouette. Seeing him in the package and then comparing it to the art on the front of the box, I thought maybe his head was a little too narrow compared to this art here. But seeing the figure on its own, I think it looks alright. We'll take a bit of a closer look in here. The face looks really good. This might be the cleanest paint on the last Ronin Turtles, for mine at least. Usually for the other ones, some of the black lines around the bandana is a little bit off one way or another. But this one's good. There are a couple little shiny spots on top, and I'm noticing now a little like brown spot there. I like the sculpt on this scarf a lot. I think this looks really good. There's a wash in there with some lighter and darker brown tones. I think that looks really good. It's like a soft overlay. And there are a couple holes in it for his swords to go into these little sections on the back. He's got one shoulder pad, and the design on there is painted cleanly. And the bandages on both the arms. The bandages on all the last Ronin figures have looked really good and kind of dingy. And I feel like the panel lining really adds to those. And again, the chest armor, this looks great. This one looks pretty similar to Raphael's with the general shape and with the panel line on the side there. But a lot more little details on this one. Like the strap coming across, the little wrap around that. A lot more pouches. All the straps on the side. More pouches on the back, along with the kind of tattered cape sort of design flowing down over the shell. He's got one hip pad in like a olive green, and then he's wearing some, I guess they're supposed to be like jeans. They have some like a brushstroke look to them, but from a distance, I do think it conveys that they're denim. Some little stitch lines on the side there that look nice. Then at the feet, these are pretty similar to Donatello's, I think. I think it was the one that had bandages on the feet. Yeah. But a little bit different. He's got brown at the top and the little armored bits on the top of the foot there. But that all looks good. I like it. A great sculpt and a ton of paint on this. Also, I forgot to mention on Donatello and maybe some of the others, they all have like a nice matte or flat finish over everything, so they look a little bit more premium. So aesthetically, I like this one a lot. I wasn't expecting to, but this is one of my favorite ones out of the four. I think I might still like Michelangelo a little bit more. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end of the review. On to Articulation. This is where it might not be the best. Donatello was a little rough compared to the others, at least. There's a double ball peg at the head. Looking up, you can only look up about that much. And looking down, you can look down quite a bit. Bury his head into the scarf there. And since it's a double ball peg, you can move it pretty much however you want. Lots of tilt. So that's pretty good. I like that. You can maybe look up a little bit more, but I don't think it's awful. There is a swivel at the bandana. Bandana could have used a bit of a wash or something. It looks a little bit plain compared to the rest. At the shoulders, these will go up this much. Let's see if the shoulder pad hinders this one at all. Nope, that one's good as well. There's a bicep swivel. It's a little creaky. A double jointed elbow. Let's see if we can move the bottom one first. Ooh. Pretty good range there. And then a hinge and swivel for the hands. I think these are all horizontal hinges. I wish they did vertical hinges for the weapon holding hands. Yeah, they're all horizontal hinges, unfortunately. Down at the waist, he does have quite a bit of swivel, and this one actually has some tilt as well. So that's nice. And you can tilt side to side a little bit. So certainly better than Donatello. Not the greatest, but I think it'll be okay. At the hips, this hip will go out this much, but then the one with the pad on the side only goes out about that much. That's it, bumps into that. The pad is attached to the leg. So it's really where this little brown strap starts. That's what runs into the edge here of the joint and won't let it go any further. We'll tuck that back in there. Kicking forward, not the best, but all right. And kicking back, he does kick back a little bit. He has double jointed knees. I get decent range for the bulk there. There's a swivel at the top of the knee where it plugs into the thigh. And then for the feet, these will move back this much, forward this much, and there is an ankle rocker. So not the best articulation, but that is to be expected from a NECA figure. But this is one of the better ones out of the four. It's pretty good articulation for what it is. Certainly better than Donatello. I like Donatello, but I think he maybe has the worst articulation out of the four of them. For accessories, he comes with this alternate angry head. I think that looks pretty good. He looks very grumpy. Then for hands, other than the fist hands that come on him in the package, he'll also come with open hands, grabbing hands, and gripping hands. Then finally, he'll come with his swords. These are painted nicely. They also have the cell shading lines on them. And they're pretty clean. I like these. And these will fit in the hands, but also they'll go into the back here. You have to slip them through the little scarf first, and then down through the hole in the back. And those fit well, and they look pretty cool, so I like those. And we'll put one in his hand. Yeah, he holds those well. So a decent amount of accessories. I almost forgot. He'll also come with these 5 little kunai. These are a nice shiny metallic. And they look pretty good. I wish there was a spot to store them on the figure though. I feel like I'm going to lose these. And those are a little too small for him to hold in the hand, but you can kind of wedge them in between the fingers. And I think that works. For size and comparisons, Leonardo's standing at about 6 inches tall. Here he is with the other NECA Last Ronin turtles, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. They look good together. Here he is with the NECA movie Leonardo and an SH Figuarts Kakashi. And here he is with the V-Toys Asura and Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Nightcrawler. Overall, I like this one a lot. I'm having more fun with this one than I expected. Like I'd said, Leonardo isn't my favorite turtle, so I was debating on not even getting this one, but I'm happy I did. I like this one more than Donatello, and I recommended Donatello, so I'd recommend this one for sure. Like the others, you just have to know that NECA focuses more on the sculpt and paint than the articulation, so they're not going to be the most articulated figures, but they do look really nice. I think I like Leonardo and Michelangelo the best out of these last Ronin figures, followed by Raphael and then Donatello. Let me know in the comments if you're collecting these last Ronin turtles or what your favorite Ninja Turtle figures are. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.